beautiful collective. Happy Thursday, August 7th. I hope that you all are having a glorious Thursday. Grand rising, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you see this. A little bit of a dicey energy, and I was told to share it and not sugarcoat it. So here we go. I don't even really know how to start it, actually. So, the end, period. It's a war zone, okay? This is why collective, this is why we have been guided to hermit, to rest, to continue moving in silence. There might have been energy fluctuations in your life. That was done on purpose, because by draining your energy or keeping you tired or making you rest a little more or encouraging a rest, energy, like that energy can't really hit you. And it's like you're protected. So it's like closed for maintenance, I guess, closed for spiritual maintenance in a way. It keeps you out of the way, because it was like spirit was moving you because spirit needed to do something that they didn't want you to really know about. Which brings me to, I don't fucking know. Happy birthday if it's anyone's birthday today. So the first thing I saw was, or I heard was like Spanish donkey, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, estúpido. Like estúpido. That's a like a dumbass. I mean, don't come for me. My Spanish is not that great. I'm freaking Italian, okay? So what else? I took Spanish in high school and shit, but estúpido. Also, like a Spanish donkey, that's like a breed, okay? That's like it's a breed of a donkey. There was something tied into that with Mary and Joseph, actually. You know, think about that, you know, when they go to Bethlehem. But there was the other, like, so that estúpido, I don't know where to go sort of energy. It's this karmic, okay? It's a karmic. Someone's been thrown out on their ass is what I feel like, but that's just the beginning. And this is where I'm like, it's a little graphic, okay? So let me preface this by talking about the angel of the Lord and God's angel. Okay, so I work very closely with a lot of archangels. It's something that I've been not perfecting, but practicing. I shared that one tarot deck with you. I don't know what that day was, yesterday maybe. Angels of Wisdom Tarot. But I talk a lot with Gabriel. And she appeared to Mary in person, okay? But Joseph had the angel of the Lord, and the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, correct? Like, okay. And a lot of people will talk about, like, well, why was Joseph communicated with in a dream? You know, dreams are thoughts, right? Angels can't really impact our thoughts. They can't come in and they can't change reality. They can't intervene because free will, right? They can't do that. We have free will, which also plays into the Mary and Joseph story. But both Mary and Joseph played a pretty significant role, okay? Which, remember, the world is a stage. The men and women are merely actors, okay? This is a big play. I mean, we're on a fucking floating rock, for God's sake. So how I see this, doing some research, the angel of the Lord is God, I do believe. There is a distinction between Yahweh and distinct of Yahweh, but there are several occurrences in the Bible where the angel of the Lord is appearing, like, to David, to, I believe it was Moses with the burning bush, to Hagar, to Gideon, to where it is the angel of the Lord, because the pronouns, okay? But God's angel is Gabriel. So there is a distinction between those two. Do I think that is possible? Yeah, I really fucking do. Why? Because I know it's happened to me. And you can choose to believe or not believe, but I'm alive. The angel of the Lord saved my life. They saved this vessel multiple times. I think that's why this was brought up, because I talk with Gabriel so often. And I don't know if I made the assumption or I said something, but they were making it very clear to me today that this is the angel of the Lord. It's not Gabriel that is intervening. And a couple videos back, I do think I said, you guys, this is so much bigger than we are, right? Like, we're pawns. This is such a big spiritual war. Like, we're just playing the role. But back to like Mary and Joseph, like both these roles, right? Like Joseph was told to take her as his wife, right? And then Gabriel appeared to Mary and said, you will conceive a child, yada, yada, you know. Okay. That's a little bit more of a commitment on Mary's end. And that's why the communication was in person, if it makes sense. Okay. Because the faith required on Mary's part was quite heavier, more commitment, I think, to it, because again, they had free will. That's the thing. They didn't have to, but they had faith and they chose to follow and do, right? So I think that what is happening now, this war zone, this is the angel of the Lord. The next word so then the next image I had was just this massive amount of protection. Literally, what did I see? I saw like Temperance, and then I saw Eight of Pentacles, and then I saw the Five of Swords. Okay, but I was having a discussion, and how I saw this was it's like a perimeter, okay, of your ancestors and God's warrior angels with swords of light. Obviously not Michael's, not Big Mike's sword, however, an extension of. And they will, by any means necessary, prevent Two of Swords anything from fucking touching you. I mean, it was literally like the embodiment of like a Seven of Wands card and the Nine of Wands card together. It was insane. I saw that. And then I saw the Hangman and the Three of Swords, and I was like, well, what the fuck did they do? And do you know what I saw? You know what they put in my head? When I was a child, I still do, but I loved Indiana Jones. And having met Indiana Jones himself, like at Bike Week in Daytona several times, I fucking love him. He is wonderfully hilarious. But I remember thinking to myself, he sort of does have this energy of like a protector, right? Who would do anything like in a dumbass way. That's what I'm feeling like your protection is, because somebody literally wants to rip your heart out, and they've tried. They just continually keep trying to sacrifice you. That is when I saw this image. In the show Tulsa King, I think it's the first season. It's not very many episodes in. But Sylvester Stallone, his daughter, tells him that she was attacked. She was violated by someone who was commissioned to protect her while he was in prison, right? Because, that's how things work in that line of work. Well, he finds this individual. Oh my goodness. It is violent. To a pulp, just. And then, as he's walking out, takes his foot and smashes this guy's feet. That's what's happening. Not literally. Okay, let's be adults here. But when I say heavy judgment, and that at this point, I feel as if your ancestors were told to fucking stand down. Because the angel of the Lord is ending it. So judgment is heavy, okay? Then I saw, I heard sty, and at first I thought, oh, because like they're trying to like infect your third eye, or you know what I mean? Like they're trying to block your intuition, block your creativity, block your passion, you know, all the normal that we don't care about. But then it was quickly kicked out of my head, and it was a pigsty. And I was like, oh gosh, he's got them all in like a holding cell. Excuse me, confirmation burps, right? Like they are being impaled. I don't know, it's not good. But I have now just talked for 10 minutes and 44 seconds about freaking bloody, gruesome shit that I have seen. It's like my blood is boiling, but it's like I'm over the anger, if that makes any sense. Like there's no emotion to this anger. It's the understanding of the anger that is like, wow, wrath in a different way, because it's all how you funnel the energy, right? So it's so just weird. And I don't know if this is resonating with anybody, but it's like the level of impairment and the amount of work and the amount of strategy and the amount of time, the time frame. Like this is not something that people were just drinking at a bar and said, hey, let's try this out. Fuck no. This was someone who watched you collective, knew where you went, knew where you parked, knew where you went for lunch, knew, you know, what corner of the room in the house you sit in when you do this, knew when you do that, knew when this happened, knew when this happened. Like it was calculated, it was surgical, it was like predatory. It's like premeditated predatory behavior. And what I think was failed to be communicated or failed to be understood was the concept of spiritual surveillance and the concept of karma is not child's play. God is real, source is real, creator is real. There is a balancing system in this universe because there is universal fucking law. Somebody thought it was child's play. Somebody didn't believe in it. I mean, it's giving off atheist, right? Nothing against atheists. Like, I will never judge or condemn anybody because why? Again, above my pay grade, don't want the responsibility, and why? It doesn't feel good to be judged. It doesn't feel good to be lied upon. It doesn't feel good to be misunderstood when you don't even have a chance to explain your fucking self. So why would I do that to somebody? So it's heavy. And these miscommunications and these misunderstandings and these low vibrational, toxic, obsessively dark, ruling the shadow energies, they're really fucking just done. I've seen the 8 of Swords come out twice, boom, boom, right in a row. 7 of Swords, right in a row. Then the Chariot, right in a row. Then the Hermit, right in a row. Like 2, 2, 2, 2. Like I am telling you, when I say it's deep, it's fucking deep. And I feel like there might be some individuals in the energy that might have been affiliated and on the side of this devilish toxic energy. Masculine, feminine, gender doesn't fucking matter, okay? But I feel like somebody is really fucked up at this moment because I think they're heartbroken, they're fucking sad because something was done, something was said, or they picked up on something and it made them start to think. And now they're like in this like a rabbit hole or this like whirlwind of like, oh my God, is this really what the world is? Like, are people really this dark? You know, it's giving like, holy crap, like, is Hollywood not such a lie anymore? Like, are movies like not as made up? Is Harry Potter real? You know what I'm saying? And I think that might be somebody, you might be getting communication from someone like that. I don't feel a sense of danger or panic or fear. I mean, I do think that there are people out there that still want to rip your heart out, but I can tell you, they take one breath and move in your direction, God will strike them down. So I also have this feeling that they could be hiding. because maybe they're being looked for. Take it how it resonates, okay? You are protected, okay? Like I said, it's just this like, it's a mysterious way, but it's like mysteriously, you have this like shield of like warrior angels, like the cherubims, the seraphims, right? Thousands of eyes in every direction, swords of light, like nothing to get into you, okay? Not that you are to take that for granted, but if you feel watched, it's not like in a bad way, okay? Right, not in a bad way. So, but I think good things are coming for you because you guys, I ordered this new deck. I have to tell you, like, if you don't know who Intuitive Kev is, I think it is just Intuitive Kev. He is such an inspiration for me. He has had a life, right? Okay? But he fucking is phenomenally strong in a way that I don't see very often, okay? And it is something that when I watch him, I can feel it. I have all 3 of his decks, okay? And one I just ordered. It was supposed to come like in a day or 2, but it was here today. And I'm so excited. And then also there's a little store called like, I don't know, Root of something. What is it? What is it called here? Art of the Root? Yeah. You guys aren't gonna be able to see that, but it's like Art of the Root. I ordered some more of their like protection sprays and cleansing sprays. Like I fucking love them. Those were here today. Like boom, boom. And then we had nasty storms again this morning. Oh my gosh, they were nasty. I have like little holes in my fence now. That just was put up again from a storm last year. Now I have hail holes in that, just tiny ones. Only two of my like the panels of the fence. I don't know what they're called. Whatever, it's irrelevant. But then I have like little caps on top of like each post, and one cap was missing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where did that go? Like, where is that at? You guys, I mean, we had like 50, 60 mile an hour winds. It literally came off of the top. It's a 6.5 foot privacy fence, right? Came off and it landed and it stopped at the edge of my property. Did not blow. It's like the 3rd or 4th time this has happened. Huh? Protection. I just don't even ask questions anymore. I just, like today I was like looking in my backyard and I'm like trying to like look through the fence to see if I can find it, and I'm trying to look across the road to see if it like blew across the road, you know, because I'm like, well, I'm not walking over there to get it. Fuck it. I will call the fence company and just get a new one, right? Like, and I'll just get new, because I'm gonna have to call them to get new panel thingies. But I'm gonna wait till like severe storms are over. You know, I live in fucking Nebraska. Like, who the fuck knows when that's gonna be? But as I'm like walking in the backyard, I didn't see anything, and I'm like, well, I'll just go out front and see like what the front yard looks like. And I walk out and I walk around, you know, to like the west side of my house, and then I'm heading south. And I'm just like, I have no idea where this could go, because I don't even know which way the winds were coming from and where they were blowing, and it's whatever. And it was right there. So, beautiful things, right? Beautiful little things. And it was kind of cool this morning too. It was so dark outside, right? I normally am up moving around 5:30. Can I help you? Okay, come here. And I woke up and it was later than that today. But I wasn't surprised because we were up pretty late. When I say we, my animals and I, we were up, I don't know what we were watching. Something on HBO, but, oh, I watched The Juror #2 or something. Holy shit, that was a good movie. But it was so dark this morning. And I'm like, well, my dogs are not gonna go outside. So it was just kind of like calm and peaceful, and like there wasn't hail or anything, but it was windy and the rain was hard and the lightning was bright. The thunder was like that really deep rolling. But it was like me, and it had all my animals, and it was just kind of cute and quaint, and we just were listening to music and laying in bed this morning. That's just such a gift in and of itself, you know? And it really, like, I try to every morning. I wake up and I talk with my team. I talk with my angels. I check in with everyone, my parents and everything. And I try to just stay happy and in a like gratitude, like a vibration of gratitude and love, because then I just feel like God is automatically setting me up for a win, no matter what comes my way, right? Because I'm in a, not rose-colored glasses, like blindly optimistic energy, but I'm not pessimistic. So the minute something pops up or something is weird, I don't automatically flip to like, oh, my life sucks and whatever. So today it was just more of a reflection on that, and how it seemed like so much work a year or two ago, or a year and a half ago when I started doing this. No, a year and a half. April to what month is this? August? Yeah, almost a year and a half. I mean, there were days like I had shit written down that I would say, right? Because it was that hard for me. But now it's so easy. It's crazy when you sit back and you look at it, because when you're going through it, you don't see it that way, right? So it's just crazy. I just think, I had the packages come early. My little fence, I mean, it's just this little like cap. It's not very big. It was saved multiple times, right? I did find another beautiful white feather, but there was like some sort of like bug on it, and I thought that maybe the bug would be sad in the house, so I left that outside. Yeah, like it just is you guys, there's like the things are coming in, and it's not just going to be one thing. Like I see it coming in twos, it coming in threes, right? Like your blessings, like there might be one and that just tips it. That's like the first domino. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, this is a crazy video. When I was seeing all these things, after the Tulsa King image and the Indiana Jones of like the guy taking his nail and piercing someone's chest and pulling the heart out, I don't even know what Indiana Jones that is. Temple of Doom, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember all the names, but it was like in the 80s. It was when Harrison Ford was younger. But the song, so 2 songs. The first song that popped into my head, I even had to look it up because I knew it was like Chicago, the name Chicago, which is like one of my favorite cities in the world. Seriously. And I was actually watching the like Hard Knocks Chicago Bears thing on HBO. Because my ex-husband was on the Bears. He did play. Well, he didn't play, but he was there. He played for the Colts and the Bears, but it was what is it? If you see me walking by and the tears are in, look away. The song "Look Away" by Chicago. That was the first song that came to my mind, and I was like, when is the last time I even heard a song from the band Chicago? And I'm like, oh my God, Chicago. And then I was like, my kind of town, Chicago is. But then that was replaced with, if you see me walking by and the tears are in my eyes, look away. If we meet on the street someday and I don't know what to say, right? Collective, that is going to happen to you. Okay? Just, there you go. Like, that's like, I could see it. I couldn't see faces, but I could see it, and I could feel the energy. It's like a shameful energy. It's like this person is walking and doing whatever because they're going to be under judgment for quite a while. Like this is their next cycle, right? If they're still here, if they make it. If they make it. I just heard that. But for some of you, you will. And the energy that this person is in is just a level of embarrassment that will never lift, right? And then they will see you everywhere. That's what I'm hearing. They'll see you everywhere, but then they will actually see you in person. And it is literally like they don't want you to see them this way. And the energy is I could feel it. There was such a like a line, like you could cut it with a knife. But I was so proud because you collective, it's not that you paid them no mind, but you looked at them in an energy of compassion and love. Like, hey boo, you know, hey boo, like I've been there, I know. You'll be all right. You're here, you're standing, you'll get through this, right? You're gonna be a better person for this. And in my head, I was like, I fucking love this collective. I have chills everywhere. That's Lewis, one of my spirit guides. Louis. Yeah, my hair is like standing up. Oh my God, I'm so, like, I have chills because it was such a, it was a divine energy. So, yay, you collective. Anyways, let's see. What's the inspiration here for the collective today? Self-care is not selfish, okay? Self-care is not selfish. Like, what did I say? Like, they want you resting. They might be, you know, spirit might be draining your energy just a little bit because they know you are learning how to listen to your body a little bit more. And you don't feel guilty now if you rest. Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative shit. There's so many cards in this deck. I wonder if we'll start getting different ones here soon. Because, you know, I can feel it. It's okay, guacamole. I'm extra as fuck, too. Oh my gosh, I can remember going out to eat with my ex-husband. And, like, wanting, like, guac and cheese or whatever, or guacamole. And he'd be so mad because it was expensive. And then we'd get it, and I would get like 2 bites of it because he would take he'd take a chip and he'd take like massive amounts of like the guacamole. I mean, anytime we had anything, he would always take way more and like we'd have nothing, which that might have been a clue. Had I been awake. All right, so here is the guacamole card. Being extra means that you give a shit. Maybe you give a shit about your on fleek brow, or you give a shit about the environment, or you give a shit about making your ass clap. Be extra today. Yeah, it's a thing. Do it. Be extra. Be you. Be the unique, bright, sunshiny soul that you are. It's time. It's time. You've distanced yourself from this negative shit, all right? This is that write it down, put it in your pocket, and then just let it, you know, or like get a cork board or something and just pin it there. For a week. Because if it's there, it's not here. All right? See what happens. You're probably going to really like it. And I just heard, presumably, if you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? What would you do, collective? It's 2803. What would you do today if you were going to really listen to your body and take care of yourself? I want you to just ponder. Let that marinate for a minute. What would you do? Put it in the comments. What would you do today if you were really going to fucking take care of yourself and listen to your body? What would you do? Don't say work because I gotta, or I have to work, or no. Everybody has to work. I have to work. Well, this is my job, right? And doing personal readings, which they're picking up, by the way. And if you're interested, please let me know. I charge $120 US dollars. Readings are like an hour. Zoom kind of kicks me out sometimes at 45. I'm trying to find a way to backdoor that. So usually we'll just do 2 links, but I will tell you our readings generally go into like 2 hours sometimes. I do about an hour to 2 hours on my own before I meet with you too. That's why you're getting multiple readings in one, if it makes sense, especially because I do birth chart analyzation. So, and then we play that into things. And then obviously because I don't classify anymore between channeling, mediumship, or mediumship channeling and just tarot card pulls, because my spirit team, they don't care. They don't care. If somebody needs to come through and a message needs to come through, it's going to come through. So a lot of times it ends up being a channeling session too. So you're getting multiple readings in one. My email's in the description box, so if you're interested. All right, so back to this. What would you do? Well, then why aren't you fucking doing it? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Let me say that again. No healthy person. That means balanced. okay, healed person wants you to hurt themselves for you. They don't want you to sacrifice themselves for you. Why? Because they're healed. They are a healed individual, okay? They don't want you to like sacrifice yourself for them. Really. Anyone who wants that from you is a selfish asshole. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself. That's mindset. That's breaking thought patterns. That's healing and realizing just because you had people in your past like that, that's not your future. Remember, you are healed. You are vibrating at a level that a lot of people aren't. And part of your manifesting, part of your blessings, you know, we see that Two of Cups a lot. What else? Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, right? Three of Pentacles. You're bringing in people who are where you are, who respect you. So it's okay. It's okay. Just don't assume. We're not in that energy anymore. It's beautiful, okay? Nobody that is healed and truly has your best interest at heart or is working in line with you, is in alignment with you, is going to want you to sacrifice yourself and hurt yourself and have you become deficient in some way, shape, or form because you are afraid to speak your mind and say, hey, I need a day because I need to do this for myself, which is what you're putting in the fucking comments. And maybe, I mean, like, yeah, like, I would say, like, sit down and have a glass of wine and just relax, but, like, not get drunk, right? But, like, you can do that. Like, it's okay, but not overindulging because, you know, again, it's called spirits for a reason. But you, collective, I'm not very worried about, you know, take a bath, go for a walk, go to the gym without feeling like you have to be there, you know, telling your significant other to back the fuck off and let you have this side of the house tonight because you just need to breathe and not hear them breathing, right? But in like a nice way, right? You know? Or finding somebody to have a conversation with and saying like, okay, am I crazy? But I feel like this, right? Like having somebody that's like, no, I am here for all your crazy. Let's chat, right? Obviously they aren't dumbass friends because we don't have dumbass friends anymore. There's a difference between being stupid and being courageous, right? So think about that. Put that in the comments. Obviously be nice though. Please be classy. Keep it classy, kids. I say kids because we are all young at heart. So let's see. This is going to be a long reading for Thursday. This was not what I wanted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're bored, but you can always click away. But I'd like you to stay. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, whatever, hit the bell, like so you get notifications. I'm so grateful. I am, for all the interaction, for the comments, for the kindness. I had a couple people do super things. I set them up because like YouTube sent me things to do it. So I'm like, okay, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing or what these things are, but it's like neat. Like I kind of started crying actually. So, I have chills right now. Like, it means the world to me that I impact or you resonate so well or so much with the reading that you are driven or you are wanting to help. I come from not being able to ever ask for help and not really being given help just because. It was always given to me with an expectation of something else, right? And I am in a situation right now where this is all that I do. I'm still recovering. I have a lot of expenses, just, like everybody does, right? And a lot of animals to take care of. And this is a channel and a family that I really am so committed to growing and expanding. And when you donate or you send like a super thanks, or you send a donation to like my PayPal or my Cash App, like that, I've never been given to that way. And to have that and have somebody that is so motivated, that's divine. That's somebody is divinely led to do that, to help. And that anything that helps the growth of this channel and helps widen the audience I'm so grateful for, I'm so thankful for, because again, none of this is me. It's all you, collective. Like, we're co-creating this together. You know, we're in the same boat. We're in the same car, all of us, with this little family here. And I just feel so, I'm so blessed. So blessed. So thank you. Thank you so much. Be thinking, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to help yourself, right? Because remember, thoughts are things and things are thoughts. Okay, give it a shot, collective. Give it a shot, okay? Who knows? Maybe something magical and mysterious will happen. All right, what's the current energy on this Thursday? Patience. Temperance. Big Mike. Earth Angel. Look at you being just fucking phenomenal, collective. You're just cool. You have perspective. I love it. You know? I think somebody's fucking going mad because of this. Yeah. You're just sitting back because you know the truth, collective. You know the truth, right? How do I know you know the truth? You know the truth. That's the energy around you, collective. You're just sitting there hanging out. You're doing what Spirit asked you to do. Breathe, relax, it's time to go, we're moving on. The truth is being exposed. You know it's coming out. You're not forcing it, you're not pushing it, you're just letting it play out the way God intended it to play out, okay? That's just beautiful. Yeah. Yep. You've gained control back. The truth is being exposed. You are the source of creation. You are divine. And somebody tried to take that from you. The truth is coming out. And they can't have it. You are divine. You walk in the light of God. You walk in truth. That is a path not many fucking take. And you're doing it. And you're not afraid of it. You're putting yourself out there. Fuck you, go. Like, it's like, fuck you, get off my fucking back. These people who try to fucking do root work and mess with your foundation at a like a almost genetic level. Root work is fucked up, but they can't do it anymore because you are in your destiny. What did I say? Anybody who wants you to sacrifice themselves, like sacrifice yourself for them, they're not around you anymore. Don't assume. Well, you know, because when you assume, it makes what? An ass out of what? You and me? So, you are just so strong. You're protected, you're guarded. You have your guard up, but that's because you know when to have it up and when to not have it up. And you made the right choice, okay? You chose wisely. This is your fucking win. This is your victory lap. Okay? You just keep swinging. Okay? This is beautiful. You just massive emotional healing. You continue to stand your ground. You are leaning on wisdom. You are leaning on knowledge and power and strength from sources that you don't really know, but you know, right? Because it's esoteric. And that freaks people out. This new beginning of yours, this passion reignited, you don't mind hermiting. Because it's victory for you. You're just letting, it's like Big Mike's like clearing the brush away. Right? Yeah. Look at you. Emperor, Empress energy, material changes are coming your way. This is beautiful. See what happens when you commit 100%? You know, it's almost like you're going to be God's advertising. You are God's marketing plan. It's like God had a big round table a long time ago and said, who wants to be the sun? You, and like this collective was like, we'll do it. It's beautiful. All right. Yeah, whatever's going to come out is inconceivable. Is it, Dex? Is it inconceivable? It sure is. Look at that. Go the distance. Go the distance. That's an 11. That's an 11. That's justice. That's a 2. That's balance, right? That's connection. Yeah. I love you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Come lay over here. Lay down over here. Move. Lay down. Sit. Okay. So let's see. Dexter, no, I'm not. Milk and honey, you guys. Milk and honey. All right. Here we go, baby. Oops. I should keep that open. These boxes are so good. I was using this deck. I forgot about putting that away. So many. Okay, here we go, baby. Here we go, babes. Okay. What is, why am I hearing inconceivable? Milk and honey, no place like home. Oh yeah, rose petals might be significant. I have 2 bouquets of roses back here. Roses were on sale yesterday at the store. I got some purple ones and then some red ones. These ones, the red ones, were like $2 because they were past the sell date. And I was like, oh, that's so sad. They look gorgeous. Inconceivable. Inconceivable, collective. They don't know how you're still standing. How you managed. Did you see how this shit just slid everywhere? I am telling you. It's like a slip and slide right now. That's what I feel like. It's like a real jacked up slip and slide. And they're just, they have no direction. They have no control. And they're just at the mercy of. But this is a 6 collective, okay? So you look at 3 as like, that's balance, right? Mind, body, soul, okay? A 6 though, that is a different level of balance. So I feel like 3 could be considered growing in the direction like you are. There is balance there with the Trinity, but this is true balance here. Chopping wood, that's a 6. You found the miracles in the mundane. You found, you know, it's the small things, right? Yeah, look at that. Serendipitous, chop wood. You found the magic, the serendipity, the serendipitousness of everyday life. What's the obstacle? Well, there's yang energy, masculine energy. Oh yeah. Somebody is trying to stop time. So there is distorted, this is giving distorted energy, right? TikTok in the reverse, like time is up. I'm almost getting, this is almost getting like expired. Past the sell date. Like, no, spoiled milk. This energy that wants to like continue to delay you or get you off track or make you miss something. No, it's not going to happen because you are too focused on what truly fucking matters. You know what to do and when to do it. So you in this energy is really it's like a flat tire. But like a real flat tire, like a nail that's real deep in the tire. They caused it themselves, right? But they don't see it because they don't take responsibility for it, right? This inconceivability of you actually surviving and continuing to move forward in love and stay in that path of light and not veer off of it, like what they don't understand. And that's the block. Like they can't do anything to you, no matter what they fucking try. And time is fucking up. Like, this game is over. There's the peace card, yeah. When someone is at peace with themselves and loves themselves, like, holy shit, 9 of Cup energy, you really fucking love yourself, collective, in a healthy way. You're not gonna let anybody come in and mess with your peace. Good luck. Try. Keep trying. What's the advice? Yeah, whatever they're doing to like delay, it's not working. And it's just making their karma worse, which is, what did I say? Advice is avoid this chaos and conflict. Like you're so far past this. You know, you are going to your paradise, all right? this is in the past. So the advice is do not look this way, okay? Like, you just keep swimming. Okay, so what is that? We have another 6. Again, balanced. You're too balanced. This chaos and conflict. It was very easy for you, collective, I think. You got to a point where it was so easy for you to say, nope, we're done, bye. Like, your cutoff game is fucking legendary. Let me look here before I do outcome. So we have 3s are significant. We have a 3-3-3. 3-3-3, alignment, balance, you know, good things are coming. We have 6s. That's kind of an abundant number too. And 9s. 3, 6, 9. And 9 is divine, or 9 is spirit, divine. Okay? Let's see outcome here. There's another 3. Why so? Okay. So you have somebody here who wants to continue to play the victim with this to be fair in reverse. Like, they just want to cry and be a baby and not take any accountability, right? So they are trying to keep you in like a energy where they could get you to sink, right? Because misery loves company. But like I said, the truth is coming out. So this victim mentality, they're stuck in the liminal because the truth is here. They can't affect you, they can't alter you, no matter what level of projection they have, okay? Because was it easy? No. You had to rebuild yourself while you were still being fucking attacked. Why? Because these energies thrive with injustice, and they'll do anything to save their fucking face and keep their injustices hidden, okay? They cannot anymore. And the reason for that is this collective is too strong. We are too present. We are in a state of mindfulness, 4 of Swords, healthy mindset, resting. We are recovering. We're allowing ourselves to take care of ourselves and not feel fucking bad about it, because we know that thy will is our will, and we will be protected and guided and taken care of in the best way fucking possible. So we're not even interested in these energies. They don't have any of our attention, which means we are so stable. Probably it's a whole different level of stability that they can't touch. Okay? Yeah. We are healing. We understand things differently. We are allowing ourselves to embrace our gifts and our uniqueness. And we knew at the crossroads, we knew which way to go, fork in the road and time to go. It's like we had a neon sign from our ancestors pointing us right there. Go that way, to the left, right? But yet then you have an energy here that wanted you to not be in the state of receiving of your abundances and your blessings and manifesting, right? They wanted you to kind of get tired and exhausted and stop being in this graceful, poised, beautiful energy to receive, not being happy. Like, you're doing what makes you fucking happy. Again, what would you do today to make yourself happy? That's where we are. This is where they are. Fool's gold. That's all they fucking are. And that's all they're gonna fucking have. Nothing stable. They can't bring us down. But yet they keep trying. Never ending story. Nope. You are in a whole different level of stability. Fool's gold is such a thing of the past for you. It's beautiful. You are manifesting this beautiful new stable reality with stable companions, stable partners, stable work, stable home life, blessed beyond belief when it comes to financial resources, emotional support, emotional happiness, okay? Passion and creativity and energy. Like, you are entering into a world that you probably never thought you would ever see. And it's exciting, which then just kind of keeps you in a vibration that nothing is going to touch. But like I said, their faces are literally being smashed in with Sylvester Stallone's really fancy boob. If you haven't seen that show, I highly recommend watching Tulsa King. Plus Frank Grillo is in the 2nd season, and I love him. I don't know why. Admire him. I think I like it because I think he's a dick, and I think I like that. But authentic. And the hair, I really like the hair. So, collective. You are goddesses, okay? Divine, gods, goddesses. So let's just, I'm not gonna do any tarot because I'm looking here. I got the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. There you go, look at you. You're standing on business, the King of Wands. You have beautiful financial opportunities coming in because you are being shined upon by karma. All right? We have a King of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Strength, Temperance, 7 of Cups, and the Empress and Judgment. Then another King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There's the King of Swords with the Sun and the 8 of Wands, okay? So you've got somebody that is not able to be messed with. The King of Cups, you present emotionally calm, cool, collected, right? Queen of Swords, authentic as fuck. You don't come correct, you don't come at all. You were not expected. Inconceivable. Okay? Somebody wants to come in. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Sorry, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I did. The King of Pentacles under heavy fucking judgment because he fucked with the Earth Angel. I'm sorry for what I did. The 7 of Cups. To you, the Empress, the most beautiful thing I've ever had. I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. Hiding the judgment. Look, let's have this beautiful new beginning. Okay? I'm so sorry for what I did. They're coming in, or they're going to send you a message. But here's the thing. This is why. They're not being seen as the King of Swords anymore. That's been exposed. And it happened pretty fucking swiftly. Guess who is? You, collective. But look what else I see. I see a beautiful couple. You might be calling in a new divine union. Somebody that is going to love you like God wanted you to, who is going to fight for you, right? It could be part of this. Because remember, the queen builds, the king protects. I have chills. I have chills. Whatever is going to happen, oh shit. Yep, that fell on the floor. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna be fucking good, okay? That's all I'm saying. Like better than what you could watch on TV. The Wheel of Fortune that fell on the floor in the upright. I am telling you, you have no fucking clue what's coming in for you. This is that God loves an audience. God doesn't do small. God does big. Also, it's going to, how do you want me to say that? Not to, it's not like it's going to make up for what happened to you. Okay, follow me on this. They're not really, oh my God. Okay, okay, just bear with me. What's coming in for you? It isn't going to like make what happened to you okay. right? Because what was done to you was not okay, but you aren't in that energy anymore. But the world is going to be, because they're still going to be stuck in this, holy shit, are you for real? Like, these people, how did they do that to you? Like, that's not right. Like, okay, but that's their journey, right? You, though, are going to know the reason. It's going to make it very, very clear, abundantly clear. Whatever's coming in for you with the Wheel of Fortune here, whatever's coming in, when you receive this, you will be stunned, but in a good way, because it will be delivered, announced, expressed, presented, rewarded, delivered, escorted in a manner that only you would see fit. Making sense? Does that make sense? And not in a, like, I'm better than you energy, in a way that God knows you. Because he is you and you are him, right? Like, he knows you. But there, it's like if your family was taken from you, right? In some catastrophic thing. I'm sorry for you. I mean, I'm sorry if that has happened to you. Nothing can replace, right? Nothing can replace. But whatever comes in is something that is going to be that missing piece. And it's going to be worth the lesson, I guess, in a way that only you would understand. And in a way that it's not anybody else's business to quantify or justify if it was good enough or not. It will be more than enough for you, collective. It's going to be something that, like I said, it's, again, I'm hearing inconceivable, fanciful. I'm hearing like things that were done were just done at inopportune times, or like they were done inopportunely. Like false positive type energy, pipe dream type, like that's what you're used to. And so there's going to be a solid foundation here and an understanding between you and the Most High when this comes in. That, like I said, it's not even for anybody else to understand or be understood, because you will know. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that made sense, right? There will be no like question, like nobody, there's not going to be a doubt in your mind what this is or why it's coming in this way or if it's for real. There's not going to be a doubt in your mind, okay? I think maybe too, that's why you're hermiting a little bit too. Like it's kind of like, you know, it's a personal thing. Whatever comes in, no matter what it is, if it's, I do think it's tangible. I do think it's financial. I really do. It's a reward of some sort, but it could be in the form of a new job, a raise, a promotion, even just like, you know, rebates or something you forgot about or something. I can't even put my finger on it, but I think it's tangible because it's time. I'm hearing too, though, things had to be cleared out because there were leeches. There were ticks and there were leeches. They were sneaky, but yeah, there's divine femininity and protecting digital privacy. Be cautious about personal information shared online. Yeah, don't overshare. Like that's what you're doing. Like that's the goddess in you. That's the divine femininity. Like you are private. You are moving in silence. Nobody needs to know your fucking business. You're a lot safer that way. So, all right, final messages here. Whatever is coming in, it's going to stun you. And then the world will find out, or the world will know in a way God wants the world to know, but there will be no question as to whether or not it's yours or if it's just or not, okay? Yeah. This is something that is going to nourish you, collective. It's going to bring back vibrancy. So spirits, like, stop restricting. Nourish yourself. all right? Nourish yourself. Don't diet for beauty standards. Don't neglect your health. That's what I'm hearing. Don't starve yourself. Okay, I am a victim of an eating disorder, years of it. And I understand that more than you know. To those of you out there suffering with that battle, it never goes away. It's very hard. It's very hard because that's the only thing you can control, right? Awakening your sensuality, sensual energy. You are awakening the inner goddess, that sacral chakra, okay? Celebrate the essence of you. Celebrate that passion, that creative spark, that creation, the ability to create, the ability to bring life into this world, whether it's through children or a job or gardening, like nonprofit foundation work, like donating your time. Like you literally bring forth new beginnings, rebirths, okay? That's divine. Let that desire be a source of empowerment, all right? Self-discovery, understanding what you can do, explore. And the mindset of abundance. Look at that, it's cats. It's kitties. White and black, yin and yang, the chariot, right? Abundance mindset. There is enough magic for everyone. You don't even understand what the concept of scarcity is anymore. That's huge. Way to go. You are divine. You most likely are a starseed. Dressing. Somebody might be getting a new wardrobe, or you'd be able to. Oh my God, Rodeo Drive. Take me. Oh, go. Take me. Confidence is your best outfit. Wear what makes you feel unstoppable. Because you are unbreakable. You're unshakable. You are the champion. You are unstoppable, unwaverable. You do not cower anymore. That's your style. And look at that fucking amount of self-respect you have. It's fucking brilliant. It's amazing. You are self-respect in motion, collective. Yeah, and here's the, again, be private, protect yourself. And you enjoy embracing the elements, all right? Again, Queen of Pentacles. Do you know how hard it is to master the pentacles? You master the elements. You master earth, air, wind, and water. Or earth, fire, wind, water. That's the pentacles. You enjoy rain, wind, and sun. You let nature direct the rhythm and you embrace it. Whatever comes, you just go with the flow. And cosmetics are not the mask. You can wear red lipstick whenever you want because you wear it for you. Paint the world with your own boldness. Paint the world with your hue. You don't do it to please anybody else. You dress for yourself. You don't dress for anyone else anymore. That's long gone. You might have little nature spirits around you, the spirits of the elements, fairies. Yeah. And your balance. Again, look at you, Empress. You are a balance of ambition and rest, passion and presence. You do not sacrifice one aspect of your life for another. You've broken free from limits. You embrace your truth. And in your authenticity, freedom blooms. Okay, I have to cover these little things here. But look. Yeah, see? It's like you're just going to flash the world. You don't care anymore. I gotta cover up her boobies. Right? This is like, I look at this card and this is me. Like, I have 7 or 8 scars on my stomach now. Like one up up the middle of my stomach, and then I got little scars everywhere else, right? And it's not anything that I ever thought I would have, because I have like a massive one up my back. And when I, go to the pool or wear a bikini, it's kind of like, fuck. I don't think about it, but then I'll like lay down and I'll put oil on and I feel them, and there's just a little part of me, right? It stings, right? I have one here from when they had to take, the cancer out. I have so many physical scars on me from what has been done. And now it's like I feel it, but I don't feel it anymore. Like it's there and there's a spark, but then it's like, nope, look what I've done. Look where I am. I didn't come this far to just come this far. I'm not going to let this derail me, you know? So yeah, you spread positivity. You share positive messages, even in your darker days or your sad days. You still offer smiles to the world, okay? You don't live in gossip and lies and rumors, right? Like that dies when it hits wise ears. That's you, collective. And you don't rely on anything. Social media, you're the guardian of the unplugged. You protect your peace. Your energy is not for algorithms. So I get a sense of people in this collective, they don't have to look at their phone the minute they wake up. They don't live their day having to check TikTok or check numbers or check how things are doing. You don't care. You're just doing it because you love to do it. That's what I am. I love doing this. This is probably why I've talked for so long. I'm so fucking sorry. You exist now in a state of knowing validation comes from you, and that's the only validation that matters, not outside validation. You don't need approval from others because, you know, their fears that's what their approvals or that's what their opinions are based on, other people's fears. You don't fucking need that clutter in your head. And you master shit. You are a goddess of the dark and the light, or a god of the dark and the light, okay? Gender doesn't matter. Yes, I know this is a goddess deck, but whatever. If that triggers you, what the fuck? So, you're mastering what stands in the way. You don't fear anything that of a shadow. That's the key. That's the fucking key. Somebody might have a date coming in. Authenticity trumps perfection. You're not going to dim your light anymore. That's how you nourish your soul. There's the dark and light again. You honor every phase of the cycle. You don't even get upset if you don't get all your chores done anymore. At least I don't. You know, I'm still waiting for like the washer and dryer, and I should go do laundry, but fuck it. Fuck it. You know, if anybody wants to donate to that washer dryer fund, it'd be lovely. Because like that's what I need. I got like divorce bills. I got like domestic violence trial bills. I got like, it's so funny. Like as a victim, why you have to pay for that? It's like there's so many things I just wish I could just snap my finger and change. Like the judicial system. However, I do love my attorneys. To be fair. Yep, and then I'm gonna stop here with radiant aging. Your age, it's a staircase. It's not a block, it's a staircase. Each step, more confidence and more self-love. Aging is a staircase. So, you just embrace your fucking beautifulness, okay? Embrace the fact that you are free from the war zone, okay? The wrath is no longer anywhere near you. And the angel of the Lord is intervening and stopping this. You are so heavily protected, okay? You're smart though. Be aware if you are in a situation where you do feel threatened or you think something is going to happen and you feel you need to call the authorities, do not question that. That's your intuition, okay? You always trust yourself. If you feel the need to call, then you fucking call it, okay? In my experience, not calling is not a good idea because it doesn't stop, it gets worse. And so the minute you feel threatened, you call, because it's better to call and get somebody there and have it mitigate whatever could have happened and maybe prevent something else from happening in the future, okay? But I do feel as if someone even takes a breath in your direction that is of ill intent, they may just not breathe anymore. And that's, again, the angel of the Lord. Done. Like, he's done. So, know that. Know you're protected. Know you're loved. You are truly, truly, truly being protected and guided because you have passed the test. All right? They can't play tricks on you anymore. Tricks are for kids, right? It ain't no fun when the fucking rabbit got the gun. So, those who thought the angel of the Lord or that God's wrath was child's play and karma was a fucking joke that somebody just made up to make an excuse for something, they're gonna find out, okay? It's not, see, so it's not your responsibility to worry about them, okay? If they want to come in and say, oh, I'm so sorry for what I did. No, you're fucking not. Why are you sorry? Because you know you're going to get your face kicked in here. And I'm not going to protect you from that, right? Protect your peace. All right? You don't need any more Karens. They be caring about your life way too fucking much. They should maybe focus that care in on their life and their healing. So you just move on being the beautiful Brenda or Bex. You be the beautiful Bex that you are. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I will see you in the next message. Bye for now.